Hi guys, today's video is a very intense cut crease look with gold and brown and possibly some false lashes if I can get them to adhere. My glue is kind of old. I've already ordered new glue, but it hasn't arrived yet. So this is an inspiration photo. You can tell. It's a very intense brown, gold, and the crease is very defined with gold all over. So that's kind of what we're going for. And what I've done so far, I did all my foundation, I did my bronzer, I did my blush, I primed my eyes, I did my eyebrows, I did lipstick. So all that's left is the eyes. I already did the highlight. I primed my eyes, and I also went over them with a nude color powder shadow, just all over. So if you can see, they're just very ready to go, blank slate. I chose to do a bright lip today just because, why not, right? The eye look is so intense, you'd think it would be best with a nude lip, but I never wear red, so why not? Alright, so the first step was to prime your lids and just do a nude color as a blank base. The next I'm going to do a transition color, and this is the color that's going to show through. It's going to be between the highlight of your brows and that dark color in the crease. It's like the color that is going to fade up into the highlight in. So I'm going to choose a light to mid-tone brown with a warm undertone. I think I'm going to go with a mix of MAC's Saddle and Soft Brown, and those two are right here, these two. So I'm just going to take a kind of a fluffier brush. This doesn't have to be real precise, and I'm just putting it on the top of the crease before the brow bone. So just kind of a nice dusting of that. And we're going to cover most of it, but at least it should be there. Okay, so the next color we're going to do is a medium brown in the outer V. And I'm going to draw this shape with a pencil liner, which might be scary, but I'm drawing on my eyelid. The reason is because it's going to blend into it. So I'm going to draw at the crease. And then basically, I'm not going all the way in. I stopped here. Stopped there, if you can see. But I'm going to drag it to the lash line. I'm going to put false lashes on, so most of that won't show. But basically, nothing is going to go below that line. And when I say nothing, I mean no colorful shadows. All the darkness that you saw in the picture is going to be above that line. So I'm going to really quickly do that on the other side. Notice I'm not going in all the way. And I'm just going to drag it into the V there. And the steps I'm using for this, I compiled off of like 4 different instructions on Pinterest, so they're kind of just jumbled, but I'm going to make it work, I swear. Okay, so now that step was to use a medium brown in the outer V, and you're going to blend it, instead of blending it down or like smudging it back and forth, you're going to blend it upwards and out. So a medium brown for me, I'm going to take MAC's Espresso. It might be a little dark, so I'm going to mix it, but I'm just going to do the V, so I'm doing a little bit on the lower side, and I'm going to do the V, and nothing is going below that line I drew. Alright, and don't worry, we're going to blend. So I'm going to do the other eye the same way. I'm going to do the lower part of the V, and everything above the V, above that drawn line. So alright, next I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to just blend that out. Buffing up and out. Up and out. Kind of goes against my instinct, because usually I want that upper part of my eye to be blank, so I don't use a lot of upward and outward motions, but get the gist. Alright, next we're going to do a smudge, smudger brush. It looks like this. It's kind of got like a foamy tip. It's kind of like the end of your eyeliner pencil, if you've ever had one like that has a smudger. So I'm just kind of making sure that that line isn't visible. And hopefully it's already kind of hidden by the shadow, but if not, We're going to take care of that right now. This is more like a guidance. All right, next is going to be white or gold on the lid. And if you notice in the inspiration photo, it is gold. Let's see if I can get it to. She has gold on the lid. Woo! There goes my phone. Sorry. Anyway, okay, so she has gold on the lid, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my MAC pigment. This is in the color Old Gold. Looks like that. This is the to-go size, so it's the regular one's like at least double that size, and it's double the price. It's like, I want to say $20, $25 for that. So, where is my Fix Plus? Sorry guys, hold on 1 second. Well, that is a bummer, but aha, I found it. Okay, this is Max Fix Plus. This is also the small size because for some of these products, I feel like I can't use them up before they expire, or I'd rather just buy the small size so I have it. So anyway, this is a flat brush. It's kind of small. You can tell it's pretty small. I'm going to wet the brush with this spray. I'm actually spraying it onto a piece of notebook paper real quick. And now that I got the brush pretty nicely wet, I'm pouring out just a tad of that pigment shadow powder, I guess you could say. And it's pretty shimmery and pretty intense. But since the brush is wet, it's going to help it adhere. So I'll kind of show you. See how it's like really looks really gold and cakey. So I'm kind of wiping it off a little bit, and I'm going to put it just on that part that we didn't put anything. So I'm tapping to like pat on the color. And you can tell it's really gold. And just do the other eye really quick. And you could also, if you're doing more of a daytime look, obviously you could go lighter on all of these colors. And instead of a shimmery gold, you could do a nude or white even, or you could do like a soft pink or just a slight bit of shimmer. Like this would be really pretty for a bridal look with a light shimmery pink. Maybe like one of these two that's like a little bit off from your skin tone, but not much. They don't look very pink in the photo, but I swear they are. Okay, so now we're going to do the inner corner highlight and the brow bone highlight. I'm going to use another flat brush. Why not? I'm going to use a matte highlighter because we want the focus to be on that gold on the lid. So I'm just putting this underneath the brow bone. And this is an intense look, so like I said, you can always tone it down a little if you are, if this is a daytime look for you and you're like going to the office. Obviously don't pair this with a bright red lip and gold glitter on your lids, but for the sake of teaching, it's easier to use dark bright colors so you can really see them going on in my eyes. So far if you see, we have the outer V, we have the gold on the lid, and we have the highlight powder. Next we're going to do the black. We're going to add some black to this look. And I want to do a fluffy brush, but I feel like if I have a fluffy brush, it's not going to give me the control that I need because this is such a dark color. So I'm going to use a flat brush and hope I don't regret it. This is MAC's Smut. It's a really dark brown, but it's black. Like it's kind of like black with red undertones, so it almost comes off like a warm black. So this is that line above that we were working on, and I'm only doing above the line. And it's kind of going to make this smoky. And then I'm going to do the other eye. And then you can always do this in dark purple. You can do it in another brown color if you so choose. And I'm going to blend, blend, blend because that is intense. This is the most dramatic eye look I've ever done on my channel. So don't think I wear this every day. But blending up and out because you don't want to blend down into that gold. Alright, so the next step is you can either do liquid eyeliner or you can do a cream eyeliner using an angled brush to apply it. Do I have a cream eyeliner? I do, but I don't want to use it. So I'm actually going to go in with NYX 2-timer. It's got a kohl pencil liner on one side and a felt tip liner on the other side. And I'm going to use the felt tip, which is more like a marker. It's got a long skinny applicator. And I'm going to do the upper lash line. And it's okay if it's thick because we're going to put false lashes on anyway. So I'm just kind of doing small strokes back and forth. And we are going to wing it out dramatically. So we're going to go up from the bottom lash line and kind of follow that angle that it's going. It goes and follow it out and up. Below the way. I just tapped it onto my eye. I can fix that. Okay, so now I'm just coloring that V in. You see that gave it a very dramatic look. You get a sponge here. Clean up that black. And another thing that people do for this, I've seen YouTube girls do, is they actually will put tape on their face. They take a piece of Scotch tape, they get it a little unsticky by like putting it on their hand, and then they tape that piece of tape like this. And the reason they do that is it gives them a really nice line, straight line, and then they remove the tape and there's no shadow below it. They don't have to like dust it off or fix it. But then when they do that, they actually use tape. They do their face makeup last, because otherwise it's just gonna peel up all of your foundation and concealer and all that. Okay. So when you use a liquid liner, it's going to be a more dramatic effect, but I find it's really effective for wings. But since I'm going to do false eyelashes, a thick liner like this is okay. It looks kind of distorted the way the camera angle is, but it looks good in person, I promise. Okay, so now we're going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to do the waterline in black with just a kohl liner. This is my julep one that I love. And I'm also going to line the tightline, which is that line inside your eye above the lashes but before the lid. So you just kind of look up and swipe it back and forth. I know this looks super creepy, but it makes a difference. And honestly, if you just do the waterline and the tightline, if you just do the tightline on that top, it actually gives you a longer, thicker lash appearance. Even if you don't put any other liner on or mascara, it's just going to give the band of your lashes a more thick black look. So that actually helps. Next, I'm going to take a small brush with some dark shadow on it. This. I'm going to do slightly gold. Why not, right? I'm going to dip it into that shadow we had from before, that gold. It's really pretty. And I'm going to put it underneath that black that I just did. I actually didn't do liner on the bottom. I did it on the waterline, but I didn't do the liner. So let me go back in with this julep one is half black, half brown. The other side is brown, so I'm going to do brown right underneath the lashes. And then now that I have gold, black, and brown under there, just to keep things interesting, I'm going to blend the three together and see what happens. Okay. Where's my fluffy brush? This isn't going to be so clean after I finish this look, so it's going to have black on it and all kinds of fun stuff, but circular motions back and forth. And with this, take your time, but you can always go back over it with concealer, or just take like a sponge and kind of like swipe if it's a little too far down for your liking. Alright, so we're almost done. You're going to clean up any edges that you don't like, and now I'm going to do a coat of mascara on the top and the bottom. And this is only because I'm going to be doing false lashes. I just want them to blend better. So that's why I'm going to curl them really quick. I know this is already kind of becoming a long video. I purposely tried to do everything I could do first before starting the filming. I did the entire face except the eyes, but I guess I talked too much. I don't know. This is a more intense look. What can I say? It takes a little longer. Okay. Simple coat of mascara, top and bottom, and then I'm going to throw on some false lashes if I can get the glue to work. So let me just talk about lashes. if I'm going to do a video on false lash application once I get the ones I ordered in, there's Velour, which is a very popular brand. House of Lashes is also another popular brand. Also popular is just Ardell, and those are the ones you get at Walgreens or Walmart. And Ardell is actually pretty good. They have a lot of different styles. If you want a natural look, I'd go for the number 110s. They're just a very normal looking, not a thick band, so they're not hard to blend with your eyeliner. But I like the wispy kinds, which is like, they actually say wispies on the package, but they're more like long. Let me see, I have a pair here. Now, do you see how these ones are very thick? The middle ones are very, very thick. These ones are kind of more natural. They're like kind of short, but they're more, now these are wispies. There's space between the lashes. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Anyway, so I have liner and mascara on both the top and bottom. I already curled my lashes. The thing is, you're going to take the lash glue and you're going to apply a small strip of glue on the band of the lashes where they're going to sit on your eyes. And then you need to let it dry for 30 seconds to a minute. And if you don't let it dry, it's not going to be tacky. And tacky is what makes it easier to apply lashes. If you try to apply those lashes with a non-tacky glue, it's going to be a mess because they're going to slide all over your face. They really just don't give you that look you need. Like, they're not going to be easy to work with. And lashes are hard enough. You don't need anything making it extra hard. So this is an eyeliner brush. It's really fine. I'm actually going to use that, and I'm dipping it in the glue. I just squeezed the glue on this container. I just put a drop right there. And I'm going to take the lashes off. And I try to tell if these are going to fit. They tend to fit me okay. So I just laid them on there. There's no glue on them, just to see what they would look like. And they're going to be pretty dramatic. So I'm taking the glue. I'm applying a small strip. And I'm going to let it dry for 30 to 45 seconds. I would really recommend doing one lash at a time. Don't try to do both. Don't be a superhero. You'll probably miss the timing window. You only have a few seconds to get them to adhere, so you've got to kind of be ready to do it. So I'm going to let this dry. And I curled my lashes so that, because these false lashes, do you see how much they curve? See, they go, they curve up a lot. So that's why my natural lashes are straight, so I needed to curve them so they would actually blend better. And also, some people's natural lashes are brown or a lighter color than these dark black ones. And so it's going to be good to have your lashes the same color as these so they blend well together. Okay. It really doesn't do that much good to blow on them. It's kind of like a natural instinct, and then you're like, oh wait, that doesn't do anything. Oops. But I think that's been about the right amount of time. And so I'm going to place it where I think I want it. I'm going to try to match the center of the lashes. Like, is the center where I want it? If the answer is yes, then I push that on first. And then I concentrate on getting one end on. And you're adhering it to the very, very base of your lashes, right at the skin. Right where it barely meets the skin. See, I have this problem with this glue. It's just not that good. And if you do have a problem where only one side is kind of coming up and you're like, I don't really need to take the entire lash off, I just need to get a little bit more glue, you can also take this simple eyeliner brush that I used and dip it into the glue. And you can actually apply the glue to your lash line as if you're doing mascara. And that way, you let it dry a little bit, get tacky, and then you just simply put the lashes on, and it will only adhere where you put the glue. It's actually a very easy way to do it. I don't know why I didn't do that, but this glue is just not that great. You can tell it's kind of coming up a little. And then the glue is usually white, and it will turn clear when it dries. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put glue on the other one so it starts drying. Actually, let's do it on the lash line to try a different effect. So I'm only going to do it where I want the lashes to adhere. and I'm waiting for it to dry a little bit. Okay, so once I think that's dry enough, I'm going to go back in with my false lashes and stick them on. You can always do another coat of mascara at the end once you have the lashes on if you think your lashes aren't blending. But honestly, I don't like doing that because it gets your lashes dirty. So if you want to reuse them, they already have like chunky black mascara on them. Whoop. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. I'm going to put the lashes on and match the center of the eye and just make sure that I have them where I want them, which I didn't. Okay, so that pair went on much faster. Okay, that lash went on much faster. So now I'm just kind of pushing up on the lashes to make sure that my lashes that are below these are kind of up into the lashes. I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can see the final look. Kind of hard to see, but lashes are coming off. I told you this glue was awful. I'm going to take them off. They really were not even sticking. Like shouldn't be that easy to pull lashes off after the glue is dried. But anyway, I need new glue and I already ordered it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below and I will get back to you. Otherwise, stay tuned for a lash tutorial once I get some that have good glue. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.